there, I don't think anyone is going to spend time on me, effort on me, think about me when I'm not present. And I mean, not in a way of, hey, let me hit, can we link up? But more of, I know this is coming up for you, right? I know that it's causing anxiety and stress. Let me know how I can show up for you. Money means nothing to me, so I won't say that someone's equally committed because they're spending money on you. But time and energy is such a valuable commodity that we cannot give back.
Mm.
Peace is such a valuable commodity. And so, someone who is spending their time, their energy, their peace with me and on me, um, over time, there's it makes me feel like there's an equal commitment there. And so it's usually it's the actions. Like I said, right now we haven't had a conversation. So
Oh, y'all fresh, fresh. Okay, Trayman. I hope I'm saying his name. I might be Tremont, Trayman. I'm gonna say TJ. There is never a reason she should have to, but accepting it can also be a bare minimum. But I feel you. So
yeah, like if you walked in and be like, hey, you want to be my girlfriend? I'll say it. Yeah, like yeah,
you'll say yeah. You'll say yeah right now.
yeah.
Mm.
I mean, because rejecting it
It's
is
crazy.
rejecting the man.
Right. Right.
I ain't that crazy.
Mary B. They have been together for 4 months. 4 months. Um,
Yes.
let's bring them in. Let's bring them in. I'm not gonna ask nothing crazy. Not gonna ask nothing crazy. I'ma just ask him regular questions.
Hold on.
Oh, you texting him? Okay. There you go. We finna get him in, chat. We finna get him
We're gonna.
in.
I'm not asking him to come in here. I'm asking him to if he wants to.
Do he know you on here?
Yes.
He know you talking about
He
relationships and shit.
he knows what I'm talking about. Yep.
I'm gonna just ask him about himself. Maybe you forgot to ask him some questions, so I'm gonna ask him some questions for
I forgot to ask him some questions.
you. Yeah. Yeah. Me and the cup in the chat, man. We finna.
We gonna see.
Where's the
Is,
spokesman, man? Where's the
is the
spokesman?
game still on?
Huh?
Is the game still on? Oh, I hear him upstairs. So if he doesn't have his phone upstairs with him,
You can walk up there. We'll wait. We not rushing. We got an extra day off. It's Memorial Day weekend. So look, man, why she doing that? Thank y'all for tapping in with me. Thank y'all for being on this live with me, man. Y'all doing so good as a co-host, man. I'm gonna have to get y'all on here every time. Every time y'all doing good. Y'all asking some good questions. Um, tough questions too. Tough questions. I love that. I love y'all feel comfortable to ask tough questions. We gonna get this man on and see what happens. I'm excited to hear from him. Y'all already be thinking of questions y'all want to ask him though. He might try to flake them. Well, we gonna see. But I already be thinking about questions y'all want to ask him because I'm thinking like, yeah, where's the spokesman, man? Like I slick was gonna send the spokesman the link, man. Let him pop on. That was a thought. He might be busy though. The spokesman is currently dating too, and I wonder if he is holding true to his commitment to celibacy as well. I wonder. Man, Remember, next week is put the kids to bed and let's talk politics. We're gonna be talking about Tory Lanez, DDG, and the Diddy trial. Yeah, yeah. And I might throw in a sub filler like Remy Ma and Papoose, but I don't know if y'all really paying attention to that. I'll be paying attention to damn near everything, but I don't know if my chat tapped in with Remy Ma and Papoose and they debacle. Yeah, we gotta do a celibacy check in on the spokesman, man. I think if anybody gonna stay celibate and committed to it, it's gonna be the spokesman. I think I think he down for it. Like I think he really committed to it, man. That's a man of strong will, you know? Strong will. Are you currently celibate, Mary B? Are you currently celibate? Did he try has had you in a chokehold? Yes. Apparently he has had a lot of people in chokeholds as well. Yeah. Okay. I, s- I see your question, Mary B. Okay.
Oh, y'all really had questions for him. I'm so sorry because he's not coming.
He not coming is crazy. Will he do it on speakerphone?
No, he said he's not coming down.
Ah, red flag, chat. Red flag. Boo. Tell him boo. What a boo button at? Can't find the boo button.
I
Boo.
am finding it because
Why he don't want to come? What's wrong? You scared?
he's not scared. He
Why?
had no. This wasn't what he was set up and prepared for, right?
He ain't gotta prepare to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking him about him.
Mm.
Hmm. Hmm. I feel away. Tomatoes. Yeah, we got tomatoes in the
I
chat.
mean, I'm still gonna sleep well tonight, so keep filling that way.
Hi. There you go. All right. So
You better be lucky because honestly, he was the reason why I did this.
he should have came though, but it's all good. It's all good. We asked him on the whim. I'm trying to go up. He ain't trying to help me go two up. So he at least he
What
let you come on.
you trying to
But we
ask?
trying to go up. Huh?
Trying to ask? What you trying to ask him?
What I'm trying to ask him?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask him about himself. We're gonna ask him about his view on titles, um, how the relationship going to him. Things that you should ask him that we're gonna ask him together.
Oh, I'll have that conversation and like hit you up later.
We don't wanna know if it's off screen. Uh it's all good though. I'm gonna get y'all a couple on here too. I'm gonna get y'all a couple. Cause yeah. But okay. 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 He don't want to come down. I think you don't want him to come down. But he don't want to come down. The show must move on. I still got questions. I still got questions. Uh, one relationship, two relationships, three relationships.
Two relationships. I'm not in a relationship now.
You definitely in a relationship right now. Definitely in a relationship. So you wouldn't say. So if a man approached you, you would give them your number
No, I'm not interested in anyone else
because what?
because my focus is here.
Because your focus is here, but you're not in a relationship. So you're just focused.
I'm in. Yep, I'm that.
You just focused on him.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay. So right now it don't count. Like you won't count this as like 4 months is just focused. Like when he say when y'all put a title on it, then you count the time or like how are you counting time?
We have been dating for 4 months at the moment that we
What does what does dating mean to you?
like since our first date, since going out and dating. We were talking for a month before that, but and just having conversation. But from our first date and consistently dating and interacting with each other in person, it's been 4 months. At the moment that we decide to be exclusive,
Ask him.
whether
Okay. Listen, listen, listen. Just hear me out. Hear me out, all right? Hear me out. I just drunk from the cup, trying to calm myself down. Hear me out. Can we ask him two questions? Won't take up his time. Just two questions.
he already said no.
Uh,
He's not gonna.
so when he say no, he mean no.
Yes.
Okay. There you go. Uh, they said the chat is asking Tremont. Damn, bro, I want to say your name right, Tremont. And I gotta call you too. What's his views of their growth 6 to 12 months from now, with things being far as long as they are already? Since he's not here to ask that, we're gonna say, what's your
I,
views of your growth in 6 to 12 months from now, with things being far as long as they already are?
6 to 12 months from now. So,
So a year from now.
um, like I already said, I am trusting and believing that this man will become my husband.
So you looking
Um,
for him to get on that knee?
so a part of that fast and that bold request to God was that by the end of this year, the end of 2025, that I would be engaged. So that,
Do we get
and I
invite
think,
to the wedding though? Keep going. Keep going.
I think, um, Mary Johnson, but not in a relationship. But are you sure he's going to? But you're sure he's going to be your husband. I know it. And someone else said, if it doesn't make sense to us, as long as it makes sense to you, as long as it makes sense to me, right? Because what I have is from the confirmation, the vision that
Mm,
I believe that I received from the Lord, right? No
yeah,
one can tell me that that's not what I received because it wasn't spoken to you, right?
yeah,
No one can say that it doesn't make sense. Well, it's not supposed to make sense for you to you because
right.
it wasn't. It was for me. Um, it again. We all operate in our own little delusion, and people might hear me and just be like, "You're real delulu," and that's okay for me.
Yeah,
um,
I believe that. I believe that you. I believe what works for you works for you. Like,
right.
cause what's normal for you and what's dear for you, like how you said you let them call you by a certain name. To some people that might not mean much, but I can get that. I can get that. Like I understand it. Like that's a deep. It's deep to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody not on that type of not I ain't gonna say on that type of time. Everybody people just have I can relate to what that means to you. If that makes sense. But
Yeah.
I can understand somebody else not taking that as serious. If you get what I'm saying. Uh nah, they don't live together, but she does have clothes at his house. Yes. Yes. Yes.
How do you know that I have clothes here?
She got clothes though. Cause she definitely changed clothes. Look, you didn't think I'd be paying attention. So, so she,
I did not change clothes. I've had these clothes on all day. What are you talking about?
okay, there you go. So Kelly says, so y'all just dating and getting to know each other.
That's the stage that we are in right now. He's made it very clear that marriage is his goal. I've made it very clear that that is my goal as well. We've had multiple conversations about just like not wasting our time, and so like our conversation today, the last couple of days has been over conflict resolution,
Mm.
and getting to know how we have operated in conflicts in the past, what we've done to work through it. So like, yeah, this is just a stage of getting to know each other.
Mary says, I guess it ain't gotta make sense to us if she's content. Simpwatch says, is he like your number one?
In the
Like
season,
only one, huh? Oh, snap. She looked to the side. Look, pay attention,
What?
chat. You, I got the chat for you. I got it. You ain't even gotta keep up. I got it.
Mind your business.
Cause you gonna get distracted. It might not be
Very much.
coming in.
Come on. Okay.
Um, yeah. So is he like your number one?
In this season, he's my only one.
Okay. In this season, he's the only one.
Yeah.
How would you feel if he didn't happen? What that mean? Do you get that? Do you get that question? How would you feel if he didn't happen? Do that make sense to you?
It
Explain.
depends on when this comment came through, like
Yeah.
what conversation.
Okay. We'll come back to that. She might put it back in the
I don't
chat.
know if this meaning that I asked God for something and this was the person. I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna let her explain. Mary J says, how do you and expect a partner go from title? How do you go from no title to wife? Mm.
Um,
Mary ain't rocking with that no title. She ain't feeling that shit.
I've seen it. I have seen best
Mm.
friends get married without.
But they had a title. They were best friends.
Okay, and that's the
Mm.
thing.
Mm.
It I'm okay with working on being his best friend, right? Like we talk all day.
But you don't your best friends, you know? You don't F your best friend. Or maybe you do. I don't know.
My last relationship was my best friend before
Until what?
relationship
Until what? Until he was your what?
until he was my boyfriend. Yes,
Okay. Yeah.
but I have seen other relationships go from best friends to getting married.
Nah, I ain't tripping. Like, this not my concern. I'm not too concerned about the title because I feel like if I was dating at 30, I'm not gonna call you my girlfriend. Or maybe I would though. I don't know. I don't know. I never been there. Uh, but I mean, I think when you grown, maybe you feel like girlfriend is childish. Maybe you say my woman or my man. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people even older than me that they
But you
care.
would you would go from fiance, I guess. But maybe you will become a girlfriend in the future. Like it's not off the table for
Hold
you,
on,
right?
maybe you guys got to understand. Let me also say that I'm the person who I contemplated signing up for Married at First Sight. So um,
Damn, how that work? What you mean? That's a
I
game
contemplate.
show?
It's a show where they get married at first sight. Like
You'll
the
do
first time
that?
the person is at the altar. I definitely contemplated it. Right.
Mm.
Didn't do it, of course, as we sit here. I didn't sign up for it, but like,
Damn, we would have
although
went
these
viral. You
things,
should have did that
like,
shit. They came on here. We could have talked about your experience. But keep going, keep going.
although like my stance sounds very far fetched, from going from someone you're dating to someone's wife or fiance then wife, um, just because you may have never seen it happen doesn't mean it can't.
Mm. There you go.
And again, if I live in my own little delusion, I'm okay with that. I will sleep tonight.
let,
Well,
let me catch up. Damn, hold on. It's a lot of questions. We finna fly through them. Let me see.
did he say you was the chat?
Yeah, but what happened was you started looking and started talking, and then I just stopped because you was looking and talking. The Swift LOL, but may the Most High grant you the prayers you deserve. Okay, he said that's Swift. Uh, and the dude stated this as well. Yeah, I think he cool with it. Oh, it was supposed to say it for Mary question. I agree. It's a huge jump. Somebody agreed with Mary J's saying the title jump. Uh, that's right. Everyone path is so different. So they agreeing. Got some laughter. Are you wanting a person as much as you want marriage? Damn, good question, Mary B. Good. You want him?
I I want marriage because that is God's covenant for a couple, but I want him, right? Like I had a headache all day today, and the second he gets home, it went away.
So
The
he
only reason
he Tylenol.
uh I won't say that he's Tylenol, but um
Ibuprofen. One on.
I have not felt safe
Mm,
with someone as much as I have with him. I have not been vulnerable with
mm,
someone. Even in that last relationship, I realized hindsight that I was not safe. I was not vulnerable. I did not give
mm.
my rawest self. Um, that man had me in some situations that I was never supposed to be in that scared the hell out of me.
So
Um,
so are you? Damn. Let me.
so
I gotta write a notepad. Well,
I want.
I'll pause to beep that out. But
Oh, I can't curse.
no, you can curse. I can bleep it. I'm just being funny. Uh, how would you feel if the engagement doesn't happen by the end of this year? What's going on? That's what Mary B want to know. Mary B got these questions.
Um, I would still, I would be okay, right? Again, we make bold declarations and requests of God of things, and we put our time frame on it. But sometimes that's not His. Now, if in between the time there comes up where discernment is just like it's not Him, then it's not Him.
Yeah. Um.
But I would like to be engaged, and honestly, I didn't skip the engagement, and he'd be like, "Yo, we gonna pull up at the Justice of Peace." Like, all right, cool, so we can at least be proper about what we're doing.
Damn, Ty. I can't wait till I get through these questions in the comments because I ain't even talking. This the co-host shining right now. The co-host is shining. I okay. Trayvon, Mr. Johnson. I'm gonna just call him Mr. Johnson. I'll say this. I understand that you've talked to God and asked him for the things that he possesses, but remember that when you ask God for patience, he doesn't give it to you. He gives you the things that teach you patience. So asking for a husband doesn't mean that he is actually it, but maybe the man preparing you for your husband. Hmm.
Facts.
Hmm.
There's no lies in that. He could be, but also asking God for something requires us to stand on faith, and I'm choosing to stand on faith until proven otherwise.
And Mary says she just wants you to be treated right. That's all. She just want to make sure you getting treated right. She want that man to claim you. That's all. That's all she's saying. We,
Thank you.
yeah. Okay, girl. Yes, that would be interesting if you signed up for marriage at first sight. I do like Love Is Blind, and the concept is similar. Yeah, yeah. I done heard people talk
They
about Love Is
had
Blind.
that site in San Diego. It was 2022, 2023. I almost did.
Man, that would have been funny to see you on the. Okay, so back to cause I hear you saying he giving you something that the other man didn't give you, but that's just like having a piece of dad that didn't do nothing for you, and you compare like like
I'm not
you know
comparing.
what I'm saying. It
I'm not.
might not take hard for him to do like you might. The simple things might seem like a lot to you
No, no, no,
if
no.
you judging them
Um,
from him.
I'm not. I'm not judging them. I am judging how I felt. Right. Um, I feel
Okay.
like I could tell him anything. My raw self. I feel safe enough to do that. Feel like there won't be any judging and that my voice will be heard. In the previous relationship, actually, not even just in that relationship, childhood, most of the adult figures that I had or the family members that I had, when I would get emotional, and that's a reason why I'm not a very emotional person. When I would get emotional, it wasn't received, it wasn't listened to. I did not feel safe. I remember sitting at a kitchen table with my grandmother, pouring my heart out and crying, and she looking at me with a stone cold face of like, and okay, what, right?
Mm.
um so knowing that I can show my raw emotion here, uh that's not just comparing it to the last relationship, that's comparing to everyone I've ever experienced. And there's only really one other person, outside of my mom who's passed. There's only one other person who I can do that with, and that is my best friend. Um,
But do you think that's more of you allowing somebody to love you versus something you never felt? Maybe it's just you're more accepting right now of love.
it's both.
Yeah.
I feel like it's both because I can allow someone to quote unquote love me because love is an action. I can allow someone to go through those actions that looks like love, and they still not hear me. They still not make me feel safe, right?
Mm.
Like someone can show up, wine and dine me. They could even listen to me, but based on their body language, they're really not trying to. They're hearing me, but they're not trying to like listen to me, right?
Mm.
So it's both.
Okay. What how old is he?
Mm,
You don't know
Just
how old he is?
just kidding. He's 37.
Okay. How old are you?
Mhm.
What is that?
30,
He 30?
31.
He 31?
Yes.
I ain't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just a little baby.
Okay, that ain't too far apart. 31, 37. That's about right. Okay. 37. What does he do? Like, you ain't gotta say what he do, but pretty successful guy, you would say? Mm. Does he have any kids?
Nope.
Any exes? Like ex
Yeah.
marriages or
No, not marriages.
the exes?
Yep.
So y'all talked about the exes.
Uh-huh.
Mm. How long ago was the last relationship for him?
He told me, and I don't remember.
And okay, yeah, married. He has never been married. Has he ever proposed to anyone? See, that's why he needed. So I'll ask some questions you haven't asked. Um, so have y'all argued? Have y'all had any disagreement?
Um, no, I would say no.
You would say no. That's a different way to answer that.
So I I have a different concept of disagreements, right?
Okay.
Have we been in a situation that one or both of us are angry? No. Um, has there been moments of like, hey, I don't like this, or you said this? Yes, those have happened. Which I don't really call those disagreements. Those are just a part of learning each other.
Mm.
So yeah.
Dude, okay. Somebody threw up a red flag. What's the red flag for Mr. Johnson? And Callie says, "What is his view on marriage?" I mean, sounds like he a traditional man. He gonna pay all the bills. Do he want kids? Do y'all want kids? So you willing to do all that? Like you. So if he proposed to you today, you would marry him today. Damn. Before saying I love you is crazy. Cause that's deep. But you did say you would do marriage at first sight though. Damn. So how can you say that yo want to marriage is not more than you want him? If you ready to get married right now and you obviously, I mean not obviously, but like
because
things could
because
change in a year.
my process would be that if he's at the point that he wants to ask that, then he wants me, and this gets me to having him.
So so you look at it if he wants you, that makes you trust him. Like what do that mean to you when you say that? Like if he wants to marry me, that means he wants me. Like that's what you believe? Cause that you know that necessarily that ain't gotta mean that, but why do that mean that to you? Like what what makes you frame it that way in your mind? Cause if a girl told me at 4 months, hey, I want to get married, I probably a blocker. I ain't gonna lie. It's a dub. But at the same, yeah, nah, it'll be like that even if I wasn't married at my age. I don't think I'll be that ready to just commit to somebody.
I I am not a hopeless romantic, right? But the greatest thing that I learned from Shusho, our favorite store,
Mm.
um, was the number of older couples that came in, and they love to talk, right? And so, just one of them, this man comes in with his wife, and he's holding the purse, and you know how good I was back then, just running the floor. And he gets to talking, and he's like, whatever she wants, give her. And I was like, oh, you're an amazing husband. He was like, yeah, I saw her one day. I courted courted her for 30 days, took her out every night, proposed in 3 months, and we've been married for 36 years. Is that everybody's story? Absolutely not. Um,
What a white or black? What was the culture?
they were an older black couple.
And he dated her for 30 days. I'm concerned. But I mean 36 years.
36 years, right? So,
But
like,
he
for
was
me,
older. It probably was different back in the old time with no IG. With
right?
no social media.
So, although I know that we're in a different climate, um, I'm not discounting the fact that that could happen, and I'm not banking on the fact that it will happen.
Mm.
Um, if it happens, it happens.
But you do have a deadline though.
Do I have a deadline? Did I say I had a deadline?
I hope you got a deadline.
A
Like
deadline
I hope it's not like how do you have a deadline then? Like
for
for engagement.
yes.
Sound like you was gonna say no. Like, do you? I
No,
mean, it ain't you
I
ain't got
wasn't gonna
to.
I wasn't gonna say no. I was trying to think of what that was. From the moment that is declared that we are exclusive,
Are
a
y'all
year.
exclusive? Hold on, let's backtrack. Are y'all exclusive?
I've already answered this. I've already
You ain't say that. You said you are
That's,
focused on him. I don't know what that means.
I definitely said we have not had that conversation.
So y'all not even exclusive and you ready to be married.
Sounds wild, right? Sounds so wild. Yeah.
Nah, man.
But here's the thing,
When
like,
y'all gonna have the conversation? Like what y'all waiting for? I mean, I ain't rushing. I'm just asking, like what? Like damn. You talking about the
okay, so
end of the year and y'all ain't even said y'all exclusive. Like I'm
I'm
trying
gonna
to
tell you the
understand.
truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. This is all set up, right? Because yesterday, as I was talking to my therapist about this, she was like, "Oh, do the podcast tomorrow at his house," and then after the podcast, have the conversation.
Why? That's why he should have came down, hollered at me. I would have got him right. Yo, we would have. Y'all probably would have. Y'all probably would have got married quicker. Talking to me.
Oh,
Um,
you're Hey, bro, don't ever nah.
I probably would have tied the knot by the end of Memorial Day. I would have went to the thing. Okay. TJ, Mr. Johnson, he said, I understand that she has a different concept of disagreements, but at this stage, you should be having some conversation that cause disagreements because there's no way you agree on things to that extreme. They don't really happen. So okay, that's what he's saying. Like since y'all don't argue, that's a red flag.
Um,
I don't
so,
disagree.
so the other thing that is good and bad about dating him is that he's a therapist. So
Oh yeah, third man, tell him to come down, man. I got all of them. Nah, he dodging in the smoke, man. Now I feel like he dodging. Uh, he a therapist.
so
He a therapist. What kind of
he
therapist is he? He got his license and stuff.
yeah.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Um and even prescribes meds and all of that. So he's a doctor. Um so the good and the bad part, I almost lost my thought. The good and the bad part about that is that everything is calm.
Mm.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. No wonder. Okay. Yeah, he a slick dude. Therapist slick, man. Uh, Mary B says, "Do you have a non-biased person witnessing your relationship from a spiritual standpoint?"
Um, no.
Yeah, I don't think I want nobody witnessing my relationship from a spiritual standpoint.
Only because
Like,
I live in San Diego. He lives up here in Riverside. We're 2 hours apart from each other.
oh, y'all live 2 hours apart from each other,
Yes,
and y'all not exclusive. Okay.
yes, I know. You really building a nice little case. Got you. Um,
the cup talking to me, but I ain't gonna sip on it. I'm chilling.
it's okay. You've been messy your whole life.
No, you said I had missed when you said 2 hours earlier, cause I know you said y'all don't stay by each other.
And so
But that make it like you gotta stay the night type stuff when you come.
yeah.
Hmm.
And I just want to let you know you got about 17 more minutes because I told him I was getting off at 8 and he was like, "Nah, just stay on. I'm definitely getting off at 9."
Damn, you should have texted me that. Now I feel like I'm getting bullied. Um,
Oh, okay. Yeah, you are.
okay, that's cool. I was gonna end it at 11 too, but especially since he didn't want to get on. So what it's 8 o'clock down there. I keep forgetting that y'all on a different time zone. So it's not even. So he definitely should have came down. Okay. She said, I just wanted to know if he had biblical views of marriage because titles shouldn't be a problem.
He does have biblical views of marriage. Yeah, we've discussed it. Uh, yeah, not to go into all of all of the Bible and the Word, but yes, we've discussed
Man,
it.
we're gonna keep a tab on this. It's a lot of
No,
it's a
no,
lot
you're
of
not. How are you going to keep a tab on
I'm gonna
this?
just ask you if you together in 6 months. And you're just gonna be
I
like,
could lie
yes,
to you.
lying is crazy. Lying is crazy.
I
Um,
wouldn't.
are you just wanting to be married by a certain age or something?
No,
Okay.
I don't want to get into anything with anyone long term, and end up like the last. I Life is short, and I don't want to waste my time. I I only did jump offs from
Jump off.
2020 to 2023, like 2024. No,
That mean
2023.
one night stands?
Huh?
That mean one night. That mean friends with benefits. What that mean?
Not no, they weren't friends. They were just benefits.
So benefits. Okay. Just
Yeah,
just like late sneaky links.
they weren't even sneaky.
Just links. We just linking.
They were just linking. Yeah, like literally. I mean, when I say I'm either all in or all out, when I was cold, when I was all out, I had a roster. There was like five
Oh, it
of
had like a little
them, and they
rotation.
knew. They all knew that there was someone else.
Okay. Do he know that?
Um,
He know you went through that phase?
yes,
He cool with that?
that was a past life. Yes.
Past life is crazy. When we're talking with okay, Mary be talking about the she said when we're talking Christian dating, you usually want a friend, mentor to reassure or affirm your relationship, no different than your friends looking at it from the outside. I don't know, bro. I trust myself. Like,
No, no, I definitely have spiritual friends that I talk
I
to,
feel like people will mess your relationship
but
up.
they can't witness this because none of them live in California. Like
So they
my
only know
two
what you tell them.
right, my two best friends live in North Carolina. But oddly enough, last Wednesday Bible study, I was leaving Bible study and my pastor hugs me. He's like, Ty, we need to get together because you got somebody. I ain't my pastor don't know nothing. I ain't told him nothing. What you
He
talking about?
saw you glowing. He done knocked it out the park, and you were glowing. He said, "Yeah,
So
she got somebody."
so when I do meet with my pastor, of course I'll bring him in
Oh,
and
there,
let
there
him.
go your advisor right there. Then,
Yeah.
oh, Mary B. Man, it's so unfortunate we couldn't get him. So, how did y'all meet though? Like, how did he shoot his shot? You shot your shot. Like, how did this 2 hours away? How did y'all even meet? Like,
So
how do you meet somebody 2 hours away?
I never thought I would ever do this. Like never thought I would.
Mm,
But your girl don't like to come out the house. So that meant dating apps.
big red flag though.
We
What
met
dating
on
app was this? Christian singles or something? What you?
Hinge.
I ain't never heard of that. What is Hinge? Is it like Tinder?
I've never tried Tinder, so I don't know what Tinder is.
Chat, do y'all know what Hinge is? Maybe that's like a California app.
It's not a California app.
Hinge. So y'all met on Hinge. He swiped
Mhm.
left. Is it like a swipe left, swipe right type of thing?
Something like that. X heart like match. I don't know.
Did he have a bio?
Mhm.
Was his bio fire?
Mhm.
He said, yeah. It was
Yep.
a fire bio.
Yeah. Enough for me to like it first.
They say the app designed to be deleted. Hinge, the app designed to be deleted. What that mean?
That's the
Oh, that's
tagline.
their
Yeah.
slogan.
Yep.
Oh, because you gonna start dating and you won't need it.
Yeah.
Oh, good, great, okay. Everybody's saying the app meant to be deleted. That's funny. That's funny. Let's put that on the screen. Okay.
I and here's the thing, like I was absolutely against all of it. Against like he better find me in the third aisle at the grocery store with reaching up to something that I can't like helping me reach up to something. Like
Oh, okay. Yeah.
in my sweatpants and whatever.
Yeah.
That's where I was at because I don't like going outside. It's too much. And then it had to be like a series of like 3, 4 days where different pastors like I listen to different pastors around the country. Different pastors like you want to be found, but you won't even try dating apps. And I'm just like, who y'all talking to?
Dang, the preacher saying to try dating app. Let's go.
Um, and it literally was a pastor in the Northeast, a pastor in the South,
Yeah.
a different pastor in Chicago, and I was just like, what I got to lose? I'm just yes, no, maybe so. Engage a conversation if I want to or not.
And it worked out.
We'll see. I am standing on that. Yes, it did, but we'll still see.
Yeah, we gonna check in about 6 months. New
You'll
Year's.
see,
Gonna see if
you
y'all
can
bringing
see.
in the New Year's together.
You
If
might
y'all
get a
post a
shadow
picture,
picture. You
yeah,
might get a shadow picture on Facebook or
a
Instagram.
shadow picture is funny. Like y'all,
That's all I had of my ex up until we were like maybe 6 years in.
why
Then I
the why is that?
actually,
You feel
huh?
like
I don't know.
you just don't like putting your business out there?
hmm Like I think it was we had been together 4 or 5 years, and I posted a picture for my birthday, and my cousins were like, "Who is this guy?" And I was like, "The person I've been with for 5 years."
Damn. Okay. Okay. Since you did I did say 2 hours though. I did say 2 hours. I forgot what I said. Cause he wasn't hers. Damn, that's messy. But we don't know that. I'm finna
You
ask.
know what? He wasn't mine. I
Yeah,
ain't even.
he definitely was. You was a roommate and all that. But
I was the roommate. Look, even though I didn't know all of that, there had to have been a gut feeling because again, why wouldn't I post the man I thought I would end up with?
why wasn't you concerned that you haven't posted on? That's the question. Um, if your ex was watching this right now, he in the chat. In the chat. What's one thing? Don't drop the phone. He ain't in the chat for
I
real.
was turning it up. I was turning it up because the windows are closing and I can't hear you.
The windows closing. Y'all got automatic windows. What you in Batman house? What you got going on? Okay. If if your ex was watching this right now, what's one thing you want to say to him that you never got to say?
Um, I wish we had ended it sooner
Mm,
when we were both happy.
dang. Like both happy with being apart.
Yes. Like I wish we had ended it sooner when before it was too much damage, right? Like I said, we were best friends before then, and he ended up with a I don't like the term baby mama, but he ended up having a child with this woman, and so that friendship ended with the relationship. And it caused such a strife. I was again close with his family before our relationship,
Mm,
and it required me to have to be distanced and isolated from his family.
yeah.
Although I knew his family before the child's mother came around,
Wow.
so
Yeah.
I do wish we had ended it when we first realized that we were having serious issues, and we could still potentially have been cool.
Man, that's a hell of an answer. I love that answer. I love that answer. I think,
I still got mad love for the kid. I'm really hoping that he has married or will marry the woman he has kids with.
yeah,
I want him to be as happy as he can be in this life, no matter how our relationship went.
yeah. Man, okay. This is the last question. This from Mary
You say
B.
that every time.
Nah, that was my last question, but Mary B asked the question. She said, "Do you feel that your envisioned love story, meeting him at the grocery store, couldn't still happen?"
Anything could happen. Yeah. Like,
Mm,
although I'm sitting here believing that this is going to be my husband because of how I asked for him and how things happened, I also at one point thought that my ex would be my husband one day, right?
mm,
Um, I just have to stay in tune with discernment and talking to God and making sure that I'm still on the path that He has for me. And that's been one of my things with this one where I'm just like, make sure that I ain't tripping because I know like I'm saying all of this in my delusion, but also when I'm alone in my own thoughts, I'm rehearsing everything. Like, am I really delusional? Am I really hearing and seeing God? And then there comes a confirmation, and then there comes a confirmation, right? So I'm not gonna say that it couldn't happen. Um, and if it does, and if I get such a conviction in my soul, in my stomach, in my gut, then that's just what it is.
So okay, I want to do a check in with you on the next
Girl,
hot
I'm gonna block
seat.
the number.
That's foul. That's so foul. Like, but not like you don't have to do it live. I want you to call, leave me a voicemail. I'm gonna set it up, and just tell me how this conversation went that y'all about to have. Cause I think y'all finna have a real good conversation, and y'all are at like the crossroads.
I don't
Y'all
know if
might
we
y'all finna.
conversation. We're gonna go. I'm about to pour up again, and we're gonna watch Wheel of Time.
So you ain't gonna have. So you disobeying your therapist. That's crazy.
I pay her. I mean, as long as I don't do the task that
So
she
you
asked me,
avoiding
I
it.
keep paying her.
I thought you didn't want to waste time.
You guys have a wonderful
There it
night.
go. There it go.
It
That was a
was
good
such
one.
a joy.
Wow. 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 But look, nah. But thank you though. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being vulnerable. You shared stuff you didn't have to share. You took the hard questions. Um, yeah. I was gonna say boyfriend. The guy took my. He dodged the smoke. But it's all good. He didn't know he was gonna be asked to be on.
Yeah, that's he texted me. He was like, I did not expect to be called, and I was like,
I didn't know you was at his house.
yeah,
Imagine if
no,
I would have knew you was at his house. But
that's exactly why I don't tell you things.
cause you was
I
like,
just
I'm dog sitting or something. That's what you told me. So I was like, okay. But but thank you for coming on. Thank you for answering questions. They saying
thank
thank
you
you
guys
for
for listening to my delusion.
yeah. I don't call it delusion until y'all have the talk, and then we can talk about the delusion on the check in if it was delusion. My cup saying my cup telling me that y'all in the middle space. Like y'all finna either go up or down. So we gonna see. Um
Something got to happen one way or another.
yeah, yeah. But everybody's saying you did great. We really appreciated you. I wish y'all the best. Hopefully everything keep going the way you want it to go. And that's it. If you got any, do you have anything you want to say, or are you just, y'all, are you ready to pull up?
Oh, I'm ready to pour up, but I do want to encourage everyone and anyone at the end of the day, live your own story
Mm.
by the values in which you believe in. I know, right? Like my belief in God and Christianity and not living right and sinning and believing that this is going to be my husband and everything, like it works for me. The greatest comment that I believe that was received tonight is y'all may not understand it, but if I'm content with it. I think we're all so scared to walk certain paths because of other people's opinions and other people's views. But at the end of the day, if I'm going to be able to sleep well, then I'm fine with it. And I hope that you all are also just doing what's best for you. And it may not be what's best for you. It may be detrimental. Not detrimental, but you may learn some lessons. It may hurt. It may not turn out the way that you want it to be. But at the end of the day, you have one life to live. I know that's a cliche, but you have one life to live. And the I was hurt and I learned from it is so much better than what if for me. So
Look, man, clap it
that's
up
all
for
I
Ty.
have for tonight.
There it go. Um, man, thank you, thank you, thank you, and I'll be in touch. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night.
All right.
All right, there it go. Deuces. And she out of there. She out of there. Let me see something. Man, that was a good hot seat, man. Let's go. Let's clap it up for the hot seat, man. Clap it up, man. Did y'all enjoy that? Were y'all entertained? Were y'all entertained? I was trying to balance it out. I was trying not to go too deep and not go too not deep either. Like I wanted to balance it out. I don't know. Do y'all need to call in? Do y'all need to call in and talk about it? Do y'all have anything y'all want to talk about? Do I need to get off of here? What's going on? What is that? Oh, let me fix that. Why I look like that? There you go. Yeah, the number on the screen if y'all want to call in, but you ain't got to. I usually don't do call ins on the hot seat, but this ended on such a positive note, and I feel like y'all did so good in the chat. Like, if y'all want to call in and talk about something you heard today, please do. Look, I'm ready to make a clip. You feel me? I'm ready to make a clip. Take that out. But yeah, Ty did good to me. Hopefully they get a title. I do think he was scared to come on because I definitely was gonna ask some crazy ass questions. Not crazy, but I was gonna dig. Definitely was gonna dig. So she probably would have hung up. But um sounds like there's a conversation that needs to be had. Hopefully she not avoiding it though. Like I hope she's not avoid because that's an important conversation. Like we can't skip past commitment to just marriage though. I don't think that, I don't think that would I mean, I think it's possible, but I don't think it should work like that. Like, we gotta talk about shoot, if I like you, I don't want you talking to nobody else and we need to make something permanent, make some type of agreement. But that's just me though. Maybe everybody not like that. Maybe everybody like that. Did I mess something up? Oh, why is that not coming through? Did it start? Oh, maybe because I don't know. Okay. I knew you would. Your husband was coming. Oh, she's answering another thing. I want to talk on the recap. Can't wait to hear her checking in, hoping for positivity. So you saying you want to do it on the recap? Why did it stop coming through? I'm confused. Hmm. She said I knew you would. She jumping in the chat. Yeah, I, do, I yeah, I was. I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask some questions. I sure was gonna. I was gonna hit you with some real quick, okay questions, and then I was just gonna turn up. I was just gonna turn up. But it's all good. It's all good. The chat stopped coming through. I wonder why. Yeah, I got the cup, man. Hope y'all like the cup. So this the cup. Every hot seat. It's not liquor in here though. It's something else. I made something else. It's good for me, but it's strong though. It's real strong. I doubt y'all would drink it, but it's strong. But it's good for you. Just know that. But if we at the end and we must say goodbye for now until next time. Really enjoyed y'all. I'm gonna try to do that, but I'll let y'all go. Oh, okay. Kelly says she met her husband from a dating site. Oh, we got turned off. That's why I wasn't coming in. Okay, so you met your husband on a dating site. Did you tell me that? Did I know that? What was the site, Kelly? What was the site? What was the dating site? Shout out the good dating sites. We need to make a list next time. We got Hinge. Never heard of Hinge, but it sound like a lot of people know about it. But okay, Kelly says she met her husband on a dating site. Hold on, maybe the message is coming through slow. My thing messed up with a hug up. But I definitely had fun tonight. I think this was a good one. Ah, there go the spokesman. There go the spokesman in the chat. I know all is eager to hear from yours. Surely the spokesman will be in touch soon. Yeah, we got some questions for you, spokesman. Someone said dating apps were like searching for gold in the trash can. Damn, damn. Oh, Facebook dating. Facebook dating. Do y'all know that it's a dating, like how you got Facebook Market? They also have Facebook dating on your app. I didn't know it. One of somebody showed me this a few months ago. I was blown. I was like, dang, this been here? Like, yeah. Like that's crazy. I didn't even know that. But there's a Facebook dating place. Like you have Facebook Marketplace, you have a Facebook dating place. It's hmm. And you met them, and you used it back then. I thought it was new, so you was using it back then. Dang, that's what's up. At least that's how it was for me. Mary B, when the last time you been on a date? Oh, Mary B hot seat coming up soon though, so I ain't gonna ask her too many questions. Oh, he approached you at the mall. Okay then. Okay then. It's definitely something where boundaries have to be set and you have to be selective. Yeah, I'm sure you get a lot of eggplant pictures on a day now. Probably be the first thing you get. Yeah, yeah. Man, Ty did good. Ty did good. I ain't know what to expect. She did good. And we wishing her much success. I wonder did the spokesman have a date tonight? Maybe the spokesman was on a date. Maybe he was on a hot date. Oh, so you have to. She said very like you have to pay for the subscription if not you're getting trash. Oh. I mean, I just never been into dating apps, but I mean, I was I got married. I feel like before dating apps got more popular, and I feel like once COVID hit and the way the world is going is like now it's not so cliche to date on a dating app, like, especially if you like it make the world broader for you. I guess um I'm not opposed to it as I was opposed to it back in the day. I just always feel like why would I date somebody way out of town? There's like hundreds of girls around me. Or like, why are you not dating some? I don't know. I just used to feel weird about it, but now it makes more sense to me. Like people get busy. Um, might not be much of a outgoing person, so a dating app makes it easier. It's like a specific thing where you doing something right there, and you can kind of see the person before you see the person. So that makes sense. I'm all for meeting people in persons. I've learned to be outside if you want to be approached. Yeah, you got to be outside if you want to be approached. Yeah, you got to be outside. And I don't feel like it take much for women to get approached. I feel like men. I don't know though. Maybe men are more cautious on approaching now because the way things are going. You don't want to get looked at as a creep or something. So maybe that's the thing. I don't know. But man, I enjoyed y'all. Y'all was so active in the chat. It was the most active I done seen in the chat in a while. Uh, we definitely going places though. We gotta promote. I ain't even tell y'all to share the live. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I did not say share the live, but I was so focused on asking questions and shit. But man, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all. I can't wait to clip this up. I feel like did we get somewhere tonight with Ty? Did we like I think we kind of gave her the push to have that conversation. I think we made her look at look at some things about herself, about dating. Is it delusional? I'm not gonna say she delusional. I'm gonna say she sound like she just ready to be married. Um, I don't know though. I don't know though. I'm sure it's kind of hard to just get on a live stream and talk about your dating or the person you're dating and all that. So I can't, I ain't gonna go too hard on her. But yeah, yeah, y'all did good though. Shout out to y'all. Y'all held it down. Y'all held it down. Who needs a co-host when I got the chat? Chat. But yeah, happy Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully y'all get some good barbecue. I definitely post what I'm cooking tomorrow. I'll post it up for y'all on the page so y'all can check it out. But thank y'all. I enjoyed y'all. And I'll see y'all next week with the politics stream. Definitely see y'all next week. I have a good night.